The film opens during the Cretaceous time frame. A few animals go after the more modest creatures, before a T-Rex pursues the little however dangerous dino hunters called snappers. Then the Meg jumps out of the water and eats down on the T-Rex prior to hauling its ridiculous body submerged. In the current day, Jonas Taylor, Jason Statham, rises up out of a steel trailer on a boat cruising across the Philippine Ocean. He is there to prevent a gathering of men from unloading harmful material into the sea. In the wake of social occasion his data, he continues to thrash the thugs before he bounces into the sea and is saved by Macintosh, Bluff Curtis, and Regas, Melisanthe Mahu, in their chopper. At a maritime establishment in China, Juming Zhang, Wu Jing, is trying out an exosuit made for working submerged. He is the uncle of Meiying, Sophia Kai, and sibling of Suyin, who has died as of late, and Jonas has moved forward as a parental figure to Meiying. They go to an occasion for the establishment, headed by Juming's colleague Hilary Driscoll, Sienna Guillory. Juming honors Suyin and the dad and commitments to proceed with sea-based research in their honor. Juming then, at that point, presents Haichi, a court megalodon that seems to answer his orders. In the interim, Jonas sees a dubious man named Montes, Sergio Pires Mencheta, looking at him at the occasion. Juming attempts to do a test where he utilizes a gadget to make commotions that would get Haichi far from him. During the subsequent run, Haichi doesn't seem to tune in, and the team gets stressed for Juming until he re-enters the station safe. Jonas says Juming is being wild and shows worry for Haichi's way of behaving. At the point when the group leaves her unattended, Haichi winds up getting through the vents and swims into vast waters. Jonas joins Juming, Macintosh, Regas, and DJ, Paige Kennedy, make a beeline for the Mana 1 exploration office to investigate the Mariana Channel, meeting with another investigator named Jess, Skylar Samuels. Meiying hides away regardless of Jonas advising her to remain behind for security. While going submerged in a sub, the group sees Haichi has gone free and is with two different Megs. In the meantime, Montes is driving a mineral cultivating activity prior to seeing the Mana 1 group close by. He blows the entire thing up, killing his own group and making the other sub crash. Montes then reports to Driscoll, his chief, who lets him know they need to keep the Mana 1 group from tracking down their work at the station. After everybody gets themselves, Macintosh, still at the station, discovers that the sub was undermined. The team leaves the sub utilizing the exosuits with restricted oxygen to come to the close-by station. One team part, Spear, Felix Meyer, winds up dead in the wake of being pulled away by submerged animals, while another, Sal, Kiran Sonya Sawa, gets eaten up by a Meg subsequent to pushing an individual group part away. As they show up at the station, another group part, Curtis, Whoopi Van Ram, has her suit collapse before the water is depleted since her protective cap cracked. The team then starts to glance through the station to figure out how to call for help. They turn on a video screen and contact the station, where they discover that Jess is essential for Driscoll's group and has deceived the others. She delivers the getaway cases they required and arranges Regas to shoot Jonas so that basically Meiying can return, however Regas can't force herself to do as such. Driscoll then addresses the group and uncovers she is intending to take Juming's innovation for their activity. To get out, Jonas tracks down one more sub and attempts to deplete the water out, yet he drops and is gotten by Montes. He uncovers he has an individual resentment with Jonas in light of the fact that he had him detained some time back for his crimes. They get into a short battle yet Jonas can get the team onto the sub to leave. In the meantime, Macintosh and DJ watch video film showing Jess undermining the sub and learning of her trickery. Driscoll's soldiers of fortune pursue them, however the two figure out how to hop into the sea to move away. Sadly, they are gotten in any case. Jonas and the group successfully return to Mana 1 and battle the Mercs to free Macintosh and DJ. The Megs then begin advancing toward the station as Montes rejoins Jess, who is his sweetheart. Jess addresses Driscoll and guarantees her she is behind Meg evidence glass, and afterward one of the Megs eats through it and gulps down Jess, leaving Montes troubled. The station then, at that point, begins to take in water, so the group sheets a pontoon to move away. The Mercs follow them in their own pontoon, however they become Meg food too. The group begins advancing to a hotel called Fun Island, while Jonas is making spears with explosives and toxic substance to use against the Megs. Montes then begins pursuing the group with the excess mercs. Close by, a boat with different sightseers gets maneuvered into the water by a Goliath squid. Driscoll and her group endeavor to take off the island, just for the snappers to arise. One of them hauls Driscoll away to her demise, while a portion of the other mercs have sad experiences with them too. The group then, at that point, attempts to get the travelers out of the water as the Megs appear and begin eating up a portion of the visitors. Jonas attempts to save certain individuals, while DJ, Macintosh, Rigas, and Juming split off to help too. Maying likewise jumps into the water to assist with safeguarding individuals, and a canine. The four experience the leftover mercs, who hold them at gunpoint until Macintosh gets DJ to open an entryway, permitting the snappers to come in and eat them with the goal that they can take off. Macintosh and Juming track down Driscoll's chopper and begin to advance out, setting the snappers ablaze as they charge toward them subsequent to splashing them with stream fuel. Jonas can kill one Meg by sticking the unstable spear into its face, however before he can pursue the following one, Montes pursues him. They get into one more short battle before Jonas kicks Montes into the sea similarly as the Meg jumps out and eats him. The squid then, at that point, causes ruin on the retreat and kills more individuals prior to Juming makes a bomb and sticks it into the squid's side. Haichi then swims in and kills the squid. The last Meg pursues Jonas after he causes to notice it, and he utilizes a messed up chopper sharp edge to skewer the Meg through the mouth. Jonas, Macintosh, and Juming get in the water to swim back to land, however Haichi begins coming the direction. Juming utilizes his gadget to inspire her to swim around them and pivot. He thinks she truly pays attention to him, yet Jonas recommends she is following dolphins. The three return to the ocean side with Rigas, Maying, and DJ. Juming recommends that Haichi escaped her nook since it was mating season and she may be pregnant. Jonas says it's better not to consider it while they sit to have drinks and partake in their endurance.